Hi everybody, welcome back to 2C4 Global Podcast, and you're tuning into Wrestling Champions Battle, and this is round 2. This one is Ring of Honor current champion Rush from originally CMLL versus Sami Callihan, Impact Wrestling champion. Now, both of the guys are very different in styles and promo, things like that. In terms of heel work, Sami is the best heel in the business over the last decade or 2 decades at least. That's my opinion. But comparing his in-ring work with Rush, I think Sami is a bit better than Rush in that style. Rush is good, don't get me wrong. Since he debuted in Ring of Honor against the Kingdom, things like that. And, going against Matt Taven, kind of a full circle story. But I felt like Ross was pushed far too quick. It felt like, we want to keep this guy, so let's make him a champion. And that's what it kind of felt like. They rushed him too quick. Sorry, that was a bad pun. That was not intended. But I think Sami was built over 2 years from debuting the Bound for Glory and going up against Pentagon Jr. last year at Slammiversary, things like that. He was built up. He did things on YouTube, but calling out what culture. He really elevated himself every time. And I think that's the difference between the two. Sami pushed himself more out there. I don't think Ross has done that enough. I think Ross needed more time to develop his not necessarily character, but just develop himself more between, becoming a champion and signing Ring of Honor. It just feels too soon. They needed more time with him. And I think for an outside audience as well to understand who Rush is, because you look at Rush, you're just thinking, well, a guy that does in-ring work. That's about it. There's nothing else that feels special about him yet. And that's my only trouble with Rush. With Sami, you know that, okay, this guy's one of the best heels in the business, things like that. So I think in this round between Ring of Honor and Impact Wrestling, to me, Sami Callihan is a better champion, even though he's only just won it very recently compared to Rush, who won it back in September. I still think Sami is a better champion holder than Rush at the moment. I will try and see a lot more of Rush as well, see what happens in development. Like I said in round 1 on the previous one, in the next few months if things change, I'll have a look again and say, well, actually, this guy's now better or that guy. So I might do reviews as well on these shows. But I think for Ring of Honor Impact, Sami is definitely a better champion, showcasing it, and I think it'd be interesting what he does with the belt. I want to say the boss, well, the next feud will be his defining feud almost, so that would be very interesting what happens then with him. But again, thank you all for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, and again, any ideas of who you want me to compare next, always up for comments, anything like that. Thank you again. God bless you all.